along now. Oh, you're a hard one, but I know that you got your reasons. These things that are pleasing you can hurt you somehow. Don't you draw the queen of diamonds, boy. She'll beat you if she's able. You know the queen of hearts is always your best bet. Now it seems to me some fine things have been laid upon your table, but you only want the ones that you can't get. Desperado, oh, you ain't getting no younger. Your pain and your hunger, they're driving you home. And freedom, oh freedom, well that's just some people talking. Your prison is walking through this world all alone. Don't your feet get cold in the wintertime? The sky won't snow and the sun won't shine. It's hard to tell the nighttime from the day. You're losing all your highs and lows. Ain't it funny how the feeling goes away? Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? Come down from your fences. Open the gate. It may be raining, but there's a rainbow above you. You better let somebody love you. Let somebody love you. Better let somebody love you before it's too late. us here of our own device. And in the master's chambers, they're gathered for their feast. They stab it with their steely knives, but they just can't kill the beast. Last thing I remember, I was running for the door. I had to find the passage back to the place I was before. Relax, said the night man, we are programmed to receive. You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants, so you better live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. For the rocks out in this life, I'm live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. For the rocks out in this life, I'm live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
You're chasing the truth with my man, Sean G.
Hey, what's going on, folks? Happy Saturday evening. And I'm live over on, let's see, Twitter, which nobody's watching me over on Twitter anyway. I may just stop broadcasting over on Twitter. And YouTube, what's going on, folks? Good to see you. Well, let's see who we have here tonight. We got Bama, Jack, Blues and G, Brent. Hey, bud, I didn't see you. I would have said howdy. Danielle, Crystal, Lorna, Hazes. Anybody else in here? Anybody? Little baby Spooks Bats. And let me run up the list here. What's going on? I think, right there, I forgot Arlene, the famous Arlene's in the house. And I think that's about it. If I have not said hello to you, howdy do. There is Chris in the house there. What's up, brother? What's going on? Well, let's go ahead and do my prayer thing. Father God, I come before you to ask that I be in your presence one more time. Father God, please lead and guide me as I do this show. And I humbly ask our Lord Jesus Christ that if it be in accordance with your holy will, that all curses, evil, demonic involvement, and or attacks being sent against me, my family, my friends, those that are going to participate in the show tonight, and from this point forward, be blocked and be sent back from whence it came. Father God, please, if you would send your angels of mercy, healing, and support to the following folks: James Watson Sr., Amy and her parents, Stacy and Father, Corbin and family, Becky and family, Keith and Jimmy, Jean and family, Joanne, Merlin's niece, Shell and Aiden, Laura and her family, Jillian, Jeff, Justin Walker, Sharon Guy, Brenda, Julie S., Aaron and Erica, AJK, Claire Ellis, Doll, Stimulate, Jack and his children, Juanita Hicks, Kim, Beth and Kurt and their father, Wes and his dad, T. Willis and Aaron, Daryl Pratt, Jose Ramirez, Julia Wheeler, Marquetta Jones and her family, Holly, Sharon Arms, Kevin, Hugo Nagy, Hannah and Zachary, John Boy, Dennis and Jamie, Danielle and family, Debbie and Franklin and family, Lorna, Hey Joe / Joe F., Sid and Izzy's mama and her family, and anyone that has unspoken prayers. Father God, please bless those that you see fit in your holy will. In Jesus Christ's name I pray, amen. Oh, all right. What is going on? Looks like I have found the spot to do the last few shows, and this is actually my dining room. How you doing? Jimmy B's in the house. Let's go ahead and hit this. If you want to jump in here, I have not gotten my Skype to work. Good guy Jeff's in the house. Right there she is. Right there he is. Excuse me. Sugar Britches. Valiant Thor. All the good folks are coming in, one right after another. So, if you want to jump in, grab that link right there to the Restream link. Come on in. Like I said, my Skype is down for tonight. The whatever interfacing, whatever. What's this? False alert. Tornado moving towards St. Louis metro area. St. Louis, Missouri. Bless those fine folks. Joanne, Damien. Just got that. Holy smokes. Damien is in the house. There we go. Got a bunch of evidence, and I've got some conspiracy theories, which probably is not conspiracy theory anymore, but you never know. What in the heck's this? I already got that one. All right. So how's my audio tonight? It's all right? Audio's okay here, folks? Yeah, it looks like it is. Yeah, it looks like I'm doing pretty good. I've got my face on three screens, 2 feeds, and the one that's live in front of me here is fine. Oh, cool. So be careful in St. Louis. There is a tornado coming your way. I just got the alert popping up. So, all right. Obviously, there's a ton of stuff that's going on. Number 1 is Joanne. Where's number 5 at? I ain't seen number 5. Where the heck is number 5? Where the heck is number 5? I ain't seen number 5, and when was the last time I saw him? A couple of shows ago. Well, no. I saw him over on either Vault's channel or on Truth's channel, Truth and Bass's channel. Don't remember. I know, hit everywhere around me. Good Lord, Bama, I don't want anybody to endure anything that has to do with, let's see. All right. Yeah, it has to do with the tornado. I'm not that kind of fella. But at least quarter size. Really? Wow. Definitely do not want to get around that kind of stuff. And it's kind of weird. I'm sitting here in front of my dining room window looking out at, obviously it's dusk, but I can still see bluish, cloudy skies. Just weird to me now. But Lord. So what are you guys doing? What do you want to talk about tonight? I've got a whole host of stuff to talk about. I've got a bunch of UFOs. I've got some conspiracy kind of deal. Let's see what we got going on here. There has been another train derailment, this time up in Maine, Rockwood, Maine. Actually, let me pull this up here. And this particular, been through 2, not exactly fun. Oh my, Barry, I don't. Closest one I have seen. One up in West Virginia as you go across the Virginia border into West Virginia on the southwest Virginia toward the Kentucky side. But I'm going to turn this audio down because there's not really anything. There has been another train derailment with toxic spill, fire, the whole shebang. This is from Raw's Alerts, by the way. But what is going on here? It's almost ridiculous to think that we're not being attacked. Now, I could be absolutely wrong, but what we got here? We got Valiant Thor. Yes, UFOs are real. Some are property we own. Most would witness is ours. Well, okay, Valiant Thor, you'll have to come in and let me know why you think all of it is, most ours is ours. That would be my question. But there you go. There's been so many train derailments lately. So many train derailments, and we've got, one that's in East Palestine, another East Palestine, Ohio incident right here. Let me turn this off right here. Don't need that. But the truck that was carrying a ton or several tons of contaminated soil from East Palestine, Ohio, to wherever they were going to do for the hazardous waste disposal, wrecked. And look at it. There's dudes, and they're not in biohazard suits either. What the heck, man? That just ain't right. But Joanne's playing with fabrics. There's so much secrecy and disinformation over the last 100 years that it's become impossible to prove anything in the face of official denial. I think that's almost a given with UFOs or anything else. If they don't want you to know from a perspective of national security, well, I guess not national security. Well, I might as well say national security. They're going to feed you a line, period. Wonder how it flipped. I honestly don't know. Couldn't tell you. But it didn't say how. It's just all that soil, and then you got these guys, short sleeves on top of the soil that's contaminated heading toward whatever. You're kind of wondering, did you hear about the 18,000 cows that were killed down in Texas? 18,000 cows down in Texas with an explosion. Riddle me this. How big of an explosion could it possibly take to kill 18,000 cows? Hannah B, what's going on? Appreciate you dropping in. 18,000 cows, folks. How big of an explosion? Did they get gassed? Obviously, you can see that, there's aeration there, but I don't know. It's just so much stuff going on here in this country. Sorry, I can't take Skype calls. Area code 414. I can't take Skype calls, unfortunately. If you want to jump in with this link here, you can jump in and be a part of it. Cannot take Skype calls. It just does not, it's not functioning right now. But there you go. Area code 414, wherever you are, whoever you are, just jump in with that link right there. You just have to share out your audio or your video, whichever one that is. That just doesn't sound right. What's that? 18,000 cows are killed? That's what it was. It's what it's, you can check it in, Google search it or whatever. 18,000 cows, Jimmy B, absolutely. That happened just 2 days ago. Then, let's see. I'm not done yet with the conspiracy stuff. All right, this one. Give me just a sec. Up in Rockland County, New York. Rockland County, New York. It looks like we got our Frank here. Give me just a second, Frank. We'll get you in here. Let me share this one out first, and then we'll get Frank in here. Here Frank is. Hey, Frank, what's going on, buddy? Have you shared your audio out yet? You got to share your audio out or it won't work. So, anyway, this is up in Franklin. Oh, let's see. Yep. Franklin County, New York. There is was a big fire last night. Engulfing a bunch of people. Houses, and it looks like it's next to a train line there. Good Lord.
Hello?
Hello. Hey. Can you hear me? Frank? Frank? Yo.
Hi.
Hey, Frank.
I can't hear you. I'm not sure if this is working or not. This is new.
Okay.
So anyways, was calling because I like the new rap intro. I was calling to see if maybe you like this one. Yo, check one, check two. Chasing the truth. We got the proof. Sean G is the man with the master plan. Out in the forest with Bigfoot. We catch him if we could. Area 51, you know how it's done. Sean G is the one. Chasing the truth. Mentor to the youth. Paranormal activity. We got the proof. Calling in because you know we'll win. From Toronto, this is Frank Halpin.
Oh, Frank, appreciate
Peace,
that,
I'm
buddy.
out.
All right. Well, thank you, Frank, for that one. Crazy, but all right. Interesting to say the least, but there you go. Appreciate that. Loud and clear. I don't know why he couldn't hear me, though. Let's see. Should have been able to. He may have just not had the audio or whatever in his. I could hear him, and he should have, coulda, woulda, heard me for sure. But that's all right. No big deal. Let's see what else I got here. Well, this one was a couple of weeks ago. I think about 2 weeks ago, give or take. And this one, I believe, was up in Utah, maybe. These the train cars were bumped off, derailed into the river, and something in the back of my head, these were not, didn't have any hazardous materials on them. So, let's see. What else we got here? All right. Bit of an echo. Really? Bit of an echo. Let me see. Do I have a bit of an echo? Shouldn't be. Unless it's just my audio. Shouldn't be too much of an echo at all. Nope. Shouldn't be echo at all there. Stream, let me audio. I'm checking over my audio settings right now. Let's see. No, I don't want Sean's audio. Let's turn that one off right there. That doesn't need to be there. But there you go. Hopefully that is it. No, with him. Oh, okay, gotcha. Fantastic. So if you guys want to come in, unfortunately, I do not have Skype up and running. Kind of dropped I dropped the ball, not the folks that are behind my audio apps and stuff. But I'll have to get with them probably tomorrow. Well, probably Monday, since tomorrow's Sunday. But we'll see that. All right. Barry Brown is going to be. I've got a Catahoula demanding my. Okay, I got you. So, what do you guys have you seen anything about? Okay, all these train derailments. Okay, my friend Julie and I were chatting probably about 15-20 minutes ago about this on text message, and she. Wow. Oh, I don't need that. That's another country. Why in the world I get alerts for another country? I don't know. I need to look at that. Let's see. So we were talking about all these train derailments and what's happening in the United States. And I said, was any of this stuff happening up in Canada? Nope. And she would know because she deals with one of the largest trucking firms in Canada. Crazy enough. She said if it happened, we'd be talking about it. I was like, all right. Aaron Billings, what's going on, brother? Let me go ahead and pop. If you guys want to pop in and partake of this stuff, you can help me out, or just jump in. Jeremy Henson's just a... Oh, wait a minute. Bass just sent me something just a minute ago. Let's see what he sent. Oh, he sent it to me on... where did he send it to? Oh, I can't put that up there right now. That'd override everything I got going on. He threw it over on my TikTok. All right, next up, what we're going to be talking about. What do you want to talk about? You want to talk about Bigfoot? Okay, well, that's cool, Jimmy, if you want to do that. Whatever you want to do. All right, I got this. This one's cool. You want to talk about Bigfoot, UFOs, or... Since I'm doing governmental stuff anyway, let me do this one. I'm ready to go with government stuff. Now, folks, I hardly ever say anything political whatsoever, and this ain't really. It is political, but it ain't political. But here we go, and this has to do with conspiracy theories of Joe Biden. God love his heart. He can't complete a sentence without having a massive amount of drugs on board, I would assume. But, North Carolina. And he was... But watch this. What in the heck is that right there? Did you see? Is that a mask that somebody's scratching? Now, that just, whatever that is, just makes me wonder how many Joe Bidens are out there. Look at that. Now, you could probably argue that, well, that might be some sort of about the Jesus board. No, I have no clue what the Jesus board is. Joanne. No clue whatsoever what the Jesus board is. But he let me know what the Jesus board is. It looks like it cause they ain't the same Biden. Yeah, well, if you've paid attention, especially with my Twitter feed and my Instagram feed, you probably have seen I've dropped a bunch of stuff about Joe Biden, but there you go. What the heck is that? That's obviously a mask. That is not a digital, that can't be a digital artifact. If that was a digital artifact, these wrinkles right here, hold on a second, let me see if I can get that up on those wrinkles would be down here. And into the shirt collar. That so looks like a mask for sure. Yep, absolutely. Well, there are, it just depends on, could it be it's a human mask that for whatever reason somebody's got his voice down pat? Because there's so many different people. Or so many different pictures, not people. So many different pictures of him out there. One with attached earlobes on the side of his ears right here. Or, got the earlobes I've got here. And he definitely does not look the same from year to year. Year to year. Not year to year, but year to year. But there you go. Just wanted to drop that in there. Let's see what else I've got here. I've got some dogman stuff. I got a ton of UFO. And that video that if you were over on Truth and Basses, an impromptu truths show the other night, they were going over this one, which I'm going to show you in just a second. Oh, I'll just jump right into this one. I think I'm about done with all the politicking, if you can call it politicking, but there you go. Cryptid, I forgot what this gal's name is. But anyway, I'm not particularly her, but This is a lightened up video of whatever is going on. Let's right there. There is something right there. And that, let's go ahead and just turn this up a little bit.
For the night when she saw something that was not her dog.
That's not her dog.
Smiley?
Yeah, Smiley. Apparently this is Smiley. For whatever reason. It's a board that is like a Ouija board. It's supposed to connect. I'm sorry, nope. Joanne, there's no way that you need a board to contact Jesus Christ with. No, sir. Absolutely not. No, sir. No, ma'am. Good Lord. Let me move this over. There you go. Move that over. Never heard tell of it, and I would dare say it's not Jesus Christ you're contacting if you use a board like that. Andrea, what's going on with you? I ain't seen you since, well, thanks. I seen you last show, definitely. Maybe over on Truth and Past, but I definitely saw, thanks for coming back, for sure. Let's see, anybody else going on here? All right, so what we're looking at is a video. I think it's funny, and I agree. Okay, cool. So, this audio, that growl to me in my ears, which you probably can hear it too because it's popped in. The awesome Aussie Sue is in the house. Right there she is. I seen you. But this growl sounds like it is superimposed over top of the actual video.
Not her dog. Smiley? Smiley? I would never go outside again. Look at that thing. What the hell is that? Just in your head. Not real. My name's Bella. If you are also a fan of the spooky and dark things, hit that plus.
Hit that plus button and follow Bella. Right there's that thing, but what is that thing? Now, Lorna, what are you doing there? Let's see. Hannah, the eyes will sort of look like what was on my security camera. Oh, yeah. So, let me see if I can pull that up. Our information. Let's see. I think I've got that picture that you sent me. Show more links. No, I don't have it directly right here. Hannah, you'll have to send that back to me if you don't mind. Hannah had something that she pulled off of her security camera. There, I think it's alien, Joanne says. Could be. I also, let me, this is something, well, no, I don't need to do that. What the heck, man? Oh, all right, here it is. I can also do this. And turn that audio down, so... There's that. Let me move this around a little bit here so we can look at it just a little bit. Now we got, who is this? Oh, here we go. Hey, can you hear me all right?
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Jimmy.
All right.
All right. We're looking at some sort of figure on somebody's front porch.
That's spooky looking.
Yeah, but the audio itself sounds like it's superimposed. The growling is much, much louder than any other factor in the audio.
Usually that's a good giveaway that something like that is fake.
Yeah.
Most
but,
definitely.
Truth I think, was locked on this dog right here. That itself looks like a real, maybe a German Shepherd or maybe a bigger breed.
Oh yeah.
But he actually does move around quite a bit. I can't. Let's see if I can capture it real. Right there's. It moves in and moves out, and there's like 2 or 3 frames right here. That I told this over on Truth Show. That almost looks. If you ever seen Truth and Bass's show, the Impromptu Truth, Truth has a ton of 3D printed MCU masks behind him that he's made himself.
Yeah,
it sort of looks like a mask to me.
Yeah, it don't add up. Everything just don't add up to me. It's usually if it don't add up, then throw it out. So what I always say, that's one good rule. So yeah, it looks like to me it's probably fake. I'd say.
Yeah. So let's go to the folks in the chat. Is this a real skinwalker? Well, I think it's maybe a skinwalker at best. Or 1 for a skinwalker / Bigfoot, whatever you want to call it. 2, you don't know. 3, it's a dude in a suit. Now, we're not talking about the dog in the other side of the house there. Let's see what the fine folks over there say. Let's see if we can get this. There we go. Got a 1 and then a 2. God bless you. Hey, I ain't seen you in a while. What's going on? 1983. 3, Andrea. 1, 2, and 3. Right down the middle. 2 and 3, 2 and 3. 2. So about half and half. And then we got 1 that, all right. Hannah got a 2. Ah, here we go. Let me download this and then we'll. My friend Hannah B sent me a text message with something. In just a second, let me pull this up. That her downloads document. Where'd it go, man? Son of a gun. My computer likes to put stuff in the oddest places. And that's just a weird to me. But, all right. So we got a bunch of 2s that don't know and 3s. And we got Goddess Bless You has 1 and 2. A bunch of don't knows and a 3. Bunch of 3s. Okay. That's cool. We can do that. I personally think it's put on. I think somebody's got a mask and a bodysuit.
Yeah, I would say that's probably what it is.
Next one is hot off a security camera from was it a night before last or last night? I think it was night before last. In Ohio, there's a. Let me see if I can get this. There we go. Move this down. Now the barn itself. Or I think it's got like a. No, I don't want to.
Where'd you go, Sean? Let's see if he pops back in here.
All right, now I don't know what the heck just went on, but
I was getting ready to say, dude, you just disappeared.
Yeah, it is what it is, man.
You pulled a Casper on me.
I sure enough did. Sure enough, but all right, let's go back to this and let me pull up Hannah's thing. All right, so is it preview? Yeah, there we go. So she gets an alert that's sent to her phone. I think this little shed has her lawnmower and some other stuff, I'm assuming. But this is a cornfield, I think, in her backyard, on the outskirts of her backyard. And I was like, well, is that a car, or is that, what could that be? Piece of farm equipment? And she said, I don't think so. I said, the only other thing, and so there's no roads out there, just cornfield. That's it. Just a cornfield. Oh, it looks like I got one person over in, looks like I got one person over in Twitter. Thanks for showing up. I think I'm going to start just doing live streams on just YouTube and Facebook. But right now, I'm over on, I think this is the last time I'm going to be doing a live stream over on Twitter. There's nobody watching over on Twitter. But that's all right. And Hannah says she has no idea what that is. I think that... I think what it might have been, I think I told her this in a text message saying it could be two boys are in the field with flashlights maybe, but I don't know. What do you think?
Well, to me, what throws me off is how parallel the lights or possibly orb, you really can't tell it being that dark out. How parallel they are to each other. So I don't know if that would be someone with flashlights, because usually you think they're different heights folks have, that it would be one would be up higher than the other or one lower than the other.
Right.
So I don't know. It's kind of hard to say that it was someone out there in the field, but it does make you scratch your head if it's. There was no farming equipment out there, then what was it? So,
I don't have. Well, Hannah, was there any farming equipment out there the next day? We didn't discuss this the next day, so we'll have
she
to wait
could set up and do an experiment and see over so many days if she sees those lights come back and gets the same lights in the same spot or different spot. Then you know it's possibly it could be something else going on other than human intervention and farm equipment.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Just wait just a minute and let Hannah respond. It takes about 30 seconds. I think about 30 to 45 seconds behind the YouTubers. Nope, so far nothing out there that could have made lights. Okay, well, there you go.
I'm very curious about that now. So, yeah, Hannah, set up a little experiment and see over, say, 4 days. Check your cameras out and see if you have anything in possibly the same area or different areas around the building. And it would be real cool to see what you come up with. And then send them to Sean and we'll get down to the bottom of what's going on around there, but I don't know if there's no farming equipment there, Sean. It's really hard to say what that would be. I really don't know. I don't want to say like one thing and it be the opposite. You know what I mean? I want to make sure that I come close to the answer that she's wanting for that. So.
Well, she's had a whole lot of supernatural stuff happen around her house. Well, I don't know how. I'll leave it at that. But there's been a whole heck of a lot of stuff going on.
Well, she's had a lot of supernatural stuff going on and paranormal stuff. Then I would say, it could be possible that that's some type of orb activity that she's got going on there. But I don't want to say 100% for 100%. She just needs to try that little experiment out there and see what happens over, 3 or 4 days. And like I said, if they pop back up in the same spot, and they're there, just like they are in the photo that she sent you, then I would say more likely it probably is something paranormal. And it could even be a type of haunting that will go over and over at certain times. I mean, you can snap your fingers at these hauntings. Some of them, they're called It just left my mind. But they do happen, and will happen at the certain time, certain day, and she'll just have to experiment a little bit, see what she can come up with, and it'd be very interesting to see what she does come up with.
Yeah. So Hannah just gave me permission to share. She and I have been praying on her. She's called me and said, "Hey, can you help me out? Pray with her and stuff." And it turned out that heck, we grew up in the same freaking town, just about it. So here in Southwest Virginia, and you're like, every time I hear somebody that says he knows where I live, knows the town I live in, I'm like, did you wreck or did a plane crash and you just found this place or what? But small world. But Hannah had a shadow figure running around her house.
Oh.
And then I think her children, the boys, wound up and something was talking to them they saw this figure that no one else could see other than children outside, and the figure was talking to them. I think it was maybe an Indian, maybe, if I remember correctly. And of course I told her to rebuke in the name of Jesus Christ, and I prayed with her, and she found what was that she found? Crap. She found a couple objects after she had some ashes of two relatives that was in her house, and both of them were of they were of the occult kind. They worshipped the occult, more or less.
That's not good.
Yeah. She says a man with face paint and feathers. So I'm assuming that would be Aboriginal.
Yeah.
So I said, well, is this your close family members or the remains of close family members? She said, no, not really. And then she said, well, I was wanting to get rid of it, move the ashes out of her house anyway, and she found a way to get rid of it. And she said as soon as she got rid of it, her house felt better, a lot better. And then I think one of her family members saw a shadow come into her room and sit on the end of her bed a time or two.
Those of anybody that has anything to do with the type of paranormal or supernatural research, when it pertains to demons and demons activity, they're out to destroy your life. They want to oppress you as much as possible, because the weaker you get in mind, body, and spirit, it's easier to possess a person. So as long as you get rid of things like that, pray over your home, bless your home with holy water or prayer oil, whatever you can get your hands on. Have someone in a church that's close by. If you can't get a priest, a lot of the times you can't get someone of the Catholic faith to come to your home, because it has to go through the Vatican and all those things like that. The best thing to do is, if you're close by and you know a Pentecostal church, go talk to them, tell them what's going on, and they will send the elders of the church to come and pray for you, bless your home and things like that. And that's my faith right now. I've seen some miracles in church. I've seen some crazy things. I've even seen possession before, and I've seen people delivered from it. It can be crazy, but the best thing she's doing, the best thing right now is prayer. Pray to God every chance you get.
Right.
Pray to
Well, she also, I forgot about this, but as soon as she got rid of the ashes, that room that she had it in was, kind of one of those catch-all rooms, was tore upside down.
Oh yeah, they'll get upset.
Yeah, the next day. And then I think she had a preacher come by her house and bless the house. And then I forgot what it was. I think I told her to look for, was there anybody that was into demonology, the occult, probably even Nazism. And she said, yeah. And I think she found some stuff that was related to those particular objects. She got rid of them, prayed over the house, and, she said that, her house felt a whole lot better.
Awesome.
Has anybody, Hannah, have you seen any more of these shadow figures, or, your family seen any more of these things? Or felt weird? Or are your kids still seeing this ghost outside with face paint and whatnot?
The more that you assert God into your life and things like that, is you're going to push these demonic forces out of the home and out of your life. But then you've got the devil to contend with. So you have to constantly keep in prayer, and just ask God to send down the archangels to stand at the four corners of your property, and pray that they'll stand there and be steadfast and keep the evil away from you and your family. There's steps to take to help yourselves out in these situations, and you just got to be vigilant and continue to do them, because once you start, you can't stop. Because as soon as you stop or you let up, they're going to come right back. So,
Right. She says that they've seen this figure on both sides of her property line. But said that the dude with the face paint and feathers haven't been back yet. So thank God for that. That's amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. Now, here's a couple of things. I know we've been Bass and Truth and myself in private, along with a bunch of other people, have been talking about giants. And, how much has been kind of kept away from us. And my friend Julie sent me this. And I was like, is that the only thing I could figure out what this could be?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I was like, wait a minute. Is that photoshopped? Julie is one of these Photoshop gurus that I seen crap to all the time. I was like, okay, what have you seen? Is this Photoshop? She said, everything I've thrown at it, changed the coloring and whatnot, it comes back, 100% real. David's in the house. Hey, David, what's going on, brother? Wedge is there. So,
hi, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well out there in comment land tonight on Sean's channel here.
Yeah, can you see the comments there?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can see them.
Cool. So,
first for you guys, you all continue to pray for me. Thank you all.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So how tall would that thing be? 5 feet? I would assume that's about 5 feet at the knee. So 10, 15 feet tall?
Oh, yeah. Well over 10, I'd say.
Oh, yeah. Uh-oh, he's with Vault. I'm good, Arlene. I'm with Vault and Buttons right now. Okay, that's cool. I'm guessing that is Buttons is Vault's new wife. So, there you go. Anyway, it's just one of those things where, I'm sure, Jimmy, that you've heard tell of all these giants, and giants' bones and stuff has been collected.
Oh, yeah.
And, either thrown away or moved somewhere. I've heard tell that they've taken all these bones and discarded them into the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans, which I'm like, no, I don't think they would. Honestly, I wouldn't.
No, I believe they're put away in some room in the Smithsonian. To be truthful, even the farmers that had dug up these bones on accident, really, they claimed that these, people from the Smithsonian or these just different people that claim to be with colleges, come in and will take these bones and stuff of enormous size away. So there's the stories are out there. They published articles talk with these farmers exactly where these bones were found, and you got all these different people that are coming to these areas. You know the Smithsonian and government is swooping in as fast as they can to get rid of anything, any type of evidence, whether it was pottery, cloth, but mainly the bones, so that everybody would think that these farmers were crazy and that these stories were just made up for entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
They're not made up for entertainment. That's the evidence that was out there, and a lot of people look over this stuff and they laugh about it. So it is
So
what it is.
The thing of it is why would they try to keep the facts of giants being among us secret? And I just read actually last week that one of the presidents, Lincoln, in one of his commencatory speeches, talked about the bones of giants in these mountains that, wherever he was at the time. That was part of his speech too. And you're like, well, obviously that was something that was out and about.
Oh yeah.
Why are they trying to keep that secret from us?
Well, you got these stories. Have you heard of I think it was the giant out around Iraq and Afghanistan that killed all the soldiers that were out there? And
the Kandahar giant.
Oh yes.
I think Chase's mama was on my show, and I actually asked her, and she was stationed out there. I think she was a helicopter mechanic. And she was out there, and I asked her about it. She said, oh yeah, that was all over the rumors and stories of that was all over the base where she worked. So, good Lord. Hope is Chase. I ain't seen Chase in there. Oh, Redbeard. But anyway, let's see what else I've got here. Oh, okay. Let's go to the next one. I think I got this particular picture I'm about ready to show from, I think Jeremy was showing this on his I think he was showing this on his TikTok. And I was like, well, what is that? Is that Bigfoot or not? Now I know Jeremy gets sent a bunch of stuff. And the prevalence of AI, being able to put in, I want a hairy Bigfoot in a forest walking. You could easily do that, and I've seen some stuff out there that actually looks pretty decent.
Oh yeah, I have too. It's really hard to say, and that's the scary thing about it too. It's going to get harder and harder the further along AI advances. It's going to get hard to pick out what is real and what is fake when it comes to the paranormal and cryptid and supernatural realms. I mean, it's ridiculous. But I have heard stories out there where they actually are trying to stop using AI for so many days because they're starting to get scared of it.
There was one little Japanese story where they had artificial intelligence run robots that took over a lab and killed everybody.
Wow.
And they got to the point where I think they were reconstructing themselves, if I remember correctly. It's anecdotal, and I don't really remember. I think it was in Japan, maybe offshore Japan. But yeah, you just wonder. And you got all the, Elon Musk is like, oh, we got protocols and this and that thrown in there. Like, okay, if they can think a lot faster than we can, and they've got their digital finger on everything, well, why can't they just move from one system to the next?
Exactly.
But It's impressive. I don't know if that's a real picture or not. Just like I just said, you don't know. You just don't know.
Oh yeah, it looks impressive. It's getting harder and harder to tell. That's for sure.
Oh yeah. All right, so we got that one. Let's see. How are you on UFOs and ghost pictures? Oh, I've got one for you. Let's see. Where is that? This one is, I forgot what this guy's name is. Yeah, I got this one off of TikTok, and for whatever reason, the name of his channel escapes me. But if you follow me over on TikTok or Instagram, I'm about sure I've got it over there. But anyway, I'll show you this thing. This is I've had a bunch of people say, "Oh, this is a raccoon on somebody's house." And I'm like, "Oh, that's a little bit big for a raccoon, but all right." And actually shown this to an animal biologist. And
Well,
like,
she just woke me up again and said she heard it on the roof, and this time so did I. So,
can you hear it okay?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Have a look. Okay. Get the other side. Oh, damn.
Whoa.
Holy shit. All right.
That was a big head. That was a big head.
So, I hadn't messed with it yet. I planned on messing with it in my, does that look like a raccoon to you?
No, that looks like a big head with 2 eyeballs to me.
So Skinwalker maybe, Bigfoot, Dogman?
Possibly, I would say more or less it's according to the area. But I would say it's possibly Skinwalker or Bigfoot activity, or what they would call Dogman.
Wow. So I don't. So anyway, let's.
Yeah, that's no raccoon, that's for sure.
Well, that's the one thing everybody that says, "Oh wow," or "Holy cat, what is that?" They'll say, "Ah, it's a raccoon."
Together if it was a raccoon, so.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Eddie
Holy
Petch
shit.
says
All
something
right.
else.
Some of the bitches went on the other side of the house.
E.T.
Oh.
Looks like feet.
Look at that.
The hell?
Wow, that's a carcass. That looks like a ribs and a backbone. That's crazy.
It looks like a deer carcass, actually.
It does.
But where's the legs?
Yeah, for real.
But then again, you kind of look at it and go, well, if you were going to fake something, wouldn't you have artifacts like that laying around?
No, there's some good thinkers out there that would think to put something like that, and then there's some that wouldn't. So
this same TikToker, he does hunting and fishing stuff, ice fishing and stuff like that. And he's got one video. I don't know if I don't have it up, where he goes out and he's got to go to work, and there's this big howl. Now I think I played it on my show probably 2 weeks ago, something like that. A big howl, and it sort of sounds like Bigfoot to a certain extent, but I don't have it queued up to play it. But
I remember that episode. Yeah, I remember that one. It does sound like to me over recordings and things that I have sat down and went through. I've went through so many audio files from people around this area, from different parts of the U.S. But yeah, it most definitely sounds like some type of Bigfoot. I mean, it's in the same vocal range and everything. So,
well, look at this right here. It's got a ridge right between its eyes.
Yeah,
I can see that. What in the heck, man? It's got something right there behind its eyes. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, this guy's camera, I would say too, from that distance, it's quite pixelated, so you really wouldn't be able to get the whole headshot unless you put it through a software to lighten that up, and then you might be able to get some extra features come out. But
I've
it's
got some software that I can lighten it up and change the color tone and stuff like that. Looks lizard, Andrea says. Andrea, you might be right. It could be lizard.
It's hard to say. I mean, they say that lizard people are real and they walk among us. So.
Oh yeah.
Who knows?
Well, let's see what else I have here. I appreciate you being on the show with me.
No problem, dude. Glad you had me.
Oh, here we go. This one. I'm not exactly sure what this is, but there's a kid that's on TikTok, of course, and he's got he takes videos of this is about a 2-minute and 20-second video of something. Is that eye shine in the daylight, or what is that?
This dude is crazy in there.
It looks like an eye to me, but it's hard to tell from that distance.
Yeah, and this is from Four Spirits and Foraging on TikTok.
Whoa.
With the shadowing, it's really hard to tell. It could possibly just be a squirrel.
He's like
could be
extremely human. What in the hell? The eyes just popped up on the top right under that branch. That being is crazy. Look at the two eyes under that branch on the top right of the screen as well.
I don't know. You see something?
What
you see something
in the hell?
right here? I'll just say, get this up there. He says he sees something up here, top right hand.
Yeah, I couldn't really see much.
Well, obviously he's a little bit away from whatever this is, but you can see.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what the heck it is.
On the top right of the screen as well.
Yeah, that Brent Edwards here in the chat brings up a good thing. He says his response isn't freaked out enough, and it is true. I have seen things in the woods
Whoa, he's
before,
smiling.
Bigfoot nature, and
Oh my god.
it scared me to death. This kid's kind of like way too cool. So yeah,
This guy looks like a Native
that's
American.
red flag there for sure for me.
Well, apparently, and I'm trying not defending or siding with a fella that's behind the camera, but apparently he's recorded several instances of this over a given period of time. So I don't know if that would kind of.
It's a possibility as long as it's not at a distance like he's filming it from, and he's not getting any closer to it. But most people I know that have seen things out that's looking for them, they run into them. They've had the same response I've had. I was freaked out, totally freaked out.
Really blown away by this. There's another cloaked being on the left under the branch.
I don't see it. Oh, he's panning out. Okay, maybe. Some crazy stuff once you start looking for stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Heck is going on?
You will run into it one day if you go out and look for it. And sometimes
no, thank you. I've seen enough. I don't need to prove
bad.
that stuff to me. Oh, wait a minute. This might be it. Hold on just a second. I might have the audio to that Bigfoot in Minnesota thing. I might have. Hold on just a second. We'll give this a go. 44 seconds long. Sounds like the dog in the house is.
Yeah.
Could it be a wolf howling?
It's a possibility.
Let me let's see. Video loop that. Let me loop that one. Get that going. I don't think this is the guy that we saw before that had the thing on top of his roof, though. The video I was referring to, he had his truck in the foreground. Brent, there's nothing there to see. We're listening to the audio. Let me see if I can pop that up a little bit higher. I just gotta be careful or I'm gonna blow people's ears off. That's 200% normal.
That's awful deep for it to be a wolf. But it sounds awful lot like a wolf, but the pattern, of the howl is not right.
And this is out in Minnesota.
Oh, that's big. That's great Bigfoot territory right there.
Yeah. So for the folks in the chat to get you more into it, what do you think? Is this audio Bigfoot? Could it be a big wolf? Bear? Who knows? Put what you think that might be in the chat. Now, if it was that samurai chatter, that would kind of be weird. Have you ever heard of samurai chatter out in Minnesota?
Oh yeah, I've studied those the audio of the samurai chatter. Yeah.
Number 5, Joanne throws up. I never go back there again. Well, this is be out your back door, Hannah. You got crap out your back door there. Marquetta, what's going on? Marquetta, do you think this is Bigfoot, or is it a wolf, or is it dogman? I hadn't thought about that. It could be dogman.
It's a possibility. I mean, those things are everywhere. They're just like Bigfoot.
Yeah, but dogman usually goes around with wolves and other canines.
Yeah, they tend to stay away from one another.
Yeah, but they from what I understand, they run with. Well, it's not it's not wolves. What is the other one that? For whatever reason, it escapes me right now. Gee whiz! When I want to talk about something, it just goes. Boop.
I'm the same way, dude.
It's impressive audio, whatever it is.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Sue, what do you think this is? Is this a Bigfoot or dogman, or what do you think it is? Let me see if I've got a. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and pop off of this one. Sue sent me. I don't know what to say about this particular video. Now, this isn't Dogman or Bigfoot. This is I have no clue what this is. But she sent this to me. Sue, Aussie Sue down, almost sounds like Wales, Brent said. Okay. Wales sounds in Minnesota.
Whale sounds in Minnesota. Yeah.
Hey, strange things could be. Look at this dude's.
Kidding.
Look at this dude's legs.
Damn, bro, what you want, bro?
Look at that. That's almost like the what is that one where they had backwards legs? And look at that. Did you see that? Son of a gun.
Oh yeah, there is over in Russia somewhere. There is a family of people that their joints are backwards like that, and they walk on all fours. That's the only way they can get around. It's some type of disease, something that has to. I think. Don't hold me to it, but maybe it was something that had to do with Chernobyl. So, um, I've seen plenty of videos with that. Those people on there.
Oh man,
dude looks like he's double jointed.
I possibly, but I've never seen anybody like that do something like that. But thanks to Sue, Goatman.
Hello, Miss Sue. How are you doing?
Miss Sue, there you go. Marquetta does not know, but it sounds creepy. Scary, creepy. Alrighty. Now let's go to... let's see what else I have here. Okay. Since I kind of mixed it up a little bit, I think this might... Well, I'll just play it. But let you guys know, this is off of a home security camera. Let me loop it real quick so we can check her out. I kind of, I've been messing with IR video equipment for a good 20 years. IR to me is almost second nature, but here we go. Now, is that a bug or is that something else? Could it be a bug? That's a Nest camera.
That sounded like a bug and wings flapping. You can hear it at the end of it. I would say it's probably a fly.
We'll see if I can capture it. See if I can get the... Now, Nest has this feature, well, most of them anyway, has this feature that they'll put a square around points of interest on the video camera, but I don't think that is artifact from that. It could be. Now, I'm going to say it's a bug. And you hear the buzzing. Yeah, you can hear the buzzing all right. And it kind of moves around like a bug.
Yeah, it's kind of rapid movement.
Yeah. So I'm going to say that's a bug without a doubt. Buzzing, Aussie. Now, to me... Okay, to me, in my earphones, which I don't know if you can hear it on your... you don't have earphones on, do you?
No.
Jimmy? No, okay. I can hear it go from right to left. So, to me, what that sounds like, it's superimposed. And I know Nest cameras don't have that bi-directional audio. They just have mono. So I don't know if that was just superimposed or whatever, but, that's just, part of the listening and, taking in everything.
Yeah, I apologize for that, Sean. I'm outside tonight, sitting out, and it's nice and cool, and there was a quite loud truck going by just then. So
that's all right, brother. Yeah, heck, if we were doing this as professionals, and you was in your studio and my studio and all this other stuff, I'd fuss about it. I don't give a crap. Gee whiz. As much problems as I've had. Now, with my own audio, luckily, thank God my audio's been all right. I just kicked myself out once tonight. Next one up is, looks like somebody went to a entrance to a cave that has been boarded up. And they saw something.
Hey, Sean.
Yeah.
I want to thank you for letting me have on the show. I've got to get off here.
All right, brother. I appreciate you, Jimmy. You be good.
You be good too, everybody. Thank you all so much. Keep the prayers coming. I'll pray for each one of y'all, and y'all have a good evening.
All right. God bless you, brother.
You too, brother.
All right. And that was Jimmy B. Definitely. You got to follow him over on his YouTube stuff. Well sounds. Okay, next one up. This is from Austin _O _G's. Kind of like the name though. I don't know if it's got audio on it.
Flash is on. All right, let's take a look.
Oh, hello. That's a little loud. I apologize. Let me fix the audio real quick. No, I don't want to do that, man. Not that one. All right, give me just a second. Let me turn the audio down to about right yonder. Sorry about that, folks. All right. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do something real quick. I've got to take a quick break, and what I'm going to do is play a little bit of music. Give me about a minute and a half, 2 minutes, and I'll be right back. Let me play some music real quick.
On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair, warm smell of colitas rising up through the air. Up ahead in the distance, I saw a shimmering light. My head grew heavy and my sight grew dim. I had to stop for the night. There she stood in the doorway. I heard the mission bell. And I was thinking to myself, this could be heaven and this could be hell. Then she lit up a candle.
All right, I'm back. I apologize for that. All I can tell you is you only rent coffee. You don't buy the coffee. You just rent your coffee is all I can tell you. Casual Conversations, GNA, what's going on? So let's go back. Radio Vault, AJK's in the house. Let's go back to this thing before I left off. And I apologize for that. I had to, like I said, you only rent coffee. Deborah Mueller's in the house. Andrea. Howdy. Let's see. I played that, didn't I? Let's turn this back down and turn this audio back up a little bit here.
Flash is on. All right, let's take a look.
What do you think's in there?
I don't know.
There you go. Whatever that. What the heck?
I guess nothing.
Looks like they just stuck their camera back in there to look, and they didn't even react to that thing. Whatever that is. Oh. That sucker. Whoa. I didn't see this. What in the hell is that? What is that? Comes right to it and then sticks its. What is that? They got 30. What in the hell is that? Now, a couple of things come to my mind. Is it fake? You know, a couple kids out there doing whatever they're doing with a video camera. What is that, man? If you want to pop in and join in with this, or just jump in. I don't have the call-in number ready for tonight. Apologize for that. But if you want to jump in, the restream is just like StreamYard. Same setup. All you have to do is just share out your audio, and if you want to, video. You saw that Jimmy was easy to come in. And then that first fellow that rapped for me a little bit from Ontario. So anyway, what the heck is it? Let's see. Let's move this back. They put the camera inside that little hole, which, let's move this backwards a little bit. Oh, there's 1, 2, 3, at least 3 people there. 2 or 3 people there. So let's do half speed on this thing. What is that? Now this is half speed. This isn't full speed. So this thing jumps. Ooh, wait a minute. What is that? Tell you what, don't drink and weed eat. What kind of drink were you doing there, buddy? It almost looks like it's got its arms out like this running toward the door. That's a dog? I ain't no dog. What the heck, man? Ain't no dog, AJK. I'm sorry, but that ain't no dog. It might be a dude in a suit, maybe. Maybe. Bear. Great Dane. Ain't no Great Dane either, buddy. A Great Dane ain't gonna be running on both back end legs, and if that's a Great Dane, what's that? It's got 3 prongs on top of its head. So what is that? Looks like a bear 5 nights at Freddy's. From 5 nights at Freddy's. Quick snap. Okay, well it could be. I don't know. I see Adobe. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. So what do you think this thing is that's sticking its head, or 2 big, whatever those pie plates are? What is that? Cropped ears, Deborah says. Is this a dog? Is this somebody with a mask on? That's along with these other 3 people that's in the beginning of this video, in cahoots with them. And you got these 3 people right here. 1, 2, yeah. Glasses, blue jacket, and then whoever this guy is. Puts his camera through there, and they come a-running, whoever this is. It almost looks like it's got his arms out like this. Funny unicorn. Okay. Could be. So, unicorn. Got 1 unicorn. We got a Great Dane, Adobe, and some other stuff. Looks like someone in a costume, Joanne says. Okay. Bunny unicorn. Awesome. Next up, what we're going to be doing, I think the majority of what I've got left to share with you, fine folks. Well, yeah. This one, I can't remember where this one is from. This is a cube UFO at Bay, Oregon. From Bay, Oregon, from April 5th of this year. Some guy was out, or a couple guys. I'm assuming it's 2 guys. It could be a guy and a gal. But here we go. turn that audio down. Audio ain't doing anything for me other than annoy me. So what is that, a drone? Is that one of those forest spirits? Again, this is from Bay, Oregon. Coos, Coos, Bay, Oregon. I guess it's Coos. I may have butchered that one. And they say it looks like a cube to them, which I guess it's possible. Quick Snap. Hey, buddy, what's going on? Appreciate you. I'm assuming you're a buddy. That's the bear from Five Nights at Freddy's. Okay. Hannah just sent me a text message. All right, that's cool. Oh, man. Well, okay. Yeah. Let me hit the preview. Hannah sent me something. Let me stop sharing that one real quick, and then I'll share. This is what Hannah says it might be. That costume or whatever this is. Whatever that is, I don't know. I've never seen Five Nights at Freddy's. I have no clue what that is. Maybe. Deborah says new Sentry drone. Maybe. Let me pull that other. Ooh. That ain't right, buddy. Right there. Okay. Now let's do this one. Sure. New government drone. It looks like it's got at least 2 lights on it, if not a little bit more. I don't know. Could be a new government drone. Hard to tell. So is this a drone? Is this a UFO? Is this a force spirit? Or just a ball of lightning? Or just something somebody made up? I don't know. I'm going, well, if it's a drone... 2 things. If it's a drone, it has to have battery power. So limited to probably, 20 to maybe an hour at most flight time. Now, if it's government or whatever, then heck yeah, it'd be out there for a little bit. 1 drone, 2 UFO, 3 it is ball, lightning, or something else. 3 injured after shooting in, what was that, Cincinnati? Downtown Cincinnati. God help us. Thank you, Hannah, for sending that to me. Chinese spy balloon. Oh, I didn't even consider that Chinese spy balloon. Lord. Yeah. There was some documents that were leaked yesterday. Cool. Drone. Looks like we got drones all over the place. That says that there was at least 3 to 4 balloons that went across the nation that they did not say anything about. Did not say anything about. And the keepers of the keys of the United States dropped the ball severely, in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. Allow something to float across that they know exactly it's from an opposition government. I don't know. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Do I want to do that? Well, I got about 30 more minutes left that I planned on being in. I only got 3 more videos, so 3 UFO videos coming right up, buddies. All right, sounds like somebody's outside revving their motor up. Well, here we go. Give me uno momento. What? Nope. Actually, I got 4 videos. I apologize. Where is this one? Nope, that's not it either. I'm trying to find it. Where the heck is this one? So I can control it. It's not that one. Son of a biscuit ear. I'll get it. Escape. Let's do that one. Nope. New recording. Pink and some gun. Hold on just a second. Let me find it. I've got too many freaking windows open. As soon as I find it, I'll bring her to the front here. Not that I do this for. Nope, I got text messages. That don't work. And where the heck did I put the daggone thing? Aha! I found her now. After 15 minutes worth of looking. Gee whiz, man. Alright, now I got her. Pink and well, let's see. This is similar to the Mata object posts. Sun reflecting the top, yeah. Is that a balloon? There we go. Sounds like it's near a traffic for sure. Midtown somewhere. Rotates and it's, oh, look at that. That's crazy. That don't look like a balloon to me. Slow-mo red, pink glow. It does sort of look like a manta ray like that. Crazy stuff when you start looking for stuff in the sky instead of looking at your little phone in your hand. You find all kinds of goofy stuff up in the sky. Yes, ma'am, you cannot find anything on. Surprisingly, knock on wood, thank God for I don't have any audio issues for whatever reason. I think my Brave browser updated, so there you go. Looks like my audio's doing pretty good, so I haven't any audio feeds going out. All right, so next up, let's go. Let me pop this off. You can't miss this. Okay, well, here's one that I sure do, Sean. Yeah. Let's see. Here's a video that says one of the best UFO sightings caught on camera. Okay, well, let's see. We'll be the judge of that. Oh, wow, that was a little too loud. Sorry about that. Looks like it's out of the cockpit.
The outside is kind of like a blackish, I'm going to call it like a container. I can't really tell though what the shape is. It's just so slow and so small and you can't see it until you're so close. I'd honestly be worried about hitting it before you knowing it was there.
Let's see if we can find it. Now, here's the thing with this. Is this one of these video games? Oh, there's that. There she is. Is that a video game? I don't know. One of the best video or UFO sightings right there.
I'm going to call it a balloon. You can definitely see strings hanging down below, but I don't see anything below it.
What's that up there? It looks like there's at least 3 objects in this video. Well, there's one. You got this little black thing right here, whatever this is. Looks like a, same old UFO you see in all kinds of different movies. And whatever this is up there. Strange. Is it real or is it Memorex? Is it a real UFO sighting or is this a video game? Could be a video game. There's some video games out there that are just too realistic. Let me skim through this and see what this one is. I don't remember this one straight off. Ooh, this one actually might be one. Ooh. Give me just a second. We'll pop this one up. This one is just about every UFO video I've gotten or have gotten has been off of Twitter. So the only thing I can say is got to watch out for Twitter. Twitter allows some crazy stuff on your feeds, especially if you start looking for stuff and some get eye full of crap you don't want to see. So here we go. CD Mexico.
Look in the center how the big UFO is spinning and at the same time releasing 2 rows of spheres.
Hundreds of spheres.
Hundreds. So the spheres went away. And then the big UFO slowed down the rotation. But wait to see what happened next.
Then 4 little spheres come around and go around the object, like recognizing the mother.
Don't search for Bigfoot on Twitter. Absolutely do not look for Bigfoot.
And they create what we call fleet. Probably this is a very important video because for the first time we now know how these spheres come. This is the second video
by Alfredo Carrillo. Look.
Releasing so many.
Yeah.
All right. So what is this? This is over the skies. Mexico is just UFO central these days for the last decade I'm aware of, if not more. What is that? That's some crazy stuff right there. Look at that. Anybody seen a UFO in your lifetime or lately? I'd like to talk to you. I don't have my... Oh, crap. I've got to really get my dadgum. I wanted to give out my phone number, but gee whiz, can't do that because my interface doesn't work. Oh, well. I'll figure it out sooner or later. Get that thing going. So, what do you think this is? Is this a real UFO? Obviously, there's 2 different UFOs from May of 22nd, 22, from 2 different places, Pedro and Alfredo. Who knows? I don't know. I know I've seen some UFOs in my time. Just saying. And I don't want to play with that one. All right. Let's see. I'm right. Do I have any more? Let me see if I got anything else here. May image do. Mike's got some. No, I can't pull. No, you can't really see that. I was about ready to show you something in my house, but a picture from my house. Anyway, Bigfoot 1. Let's see if this has got, nope, erasing that one. Really? Ooh, okay. Well, here we go. I'll show you this one. This one's actually, I think I showed this on my show probably half a dozen times, easy. But this is from my first floor, actually behind me. Probably about right behind that wall. 10 feet from behind that wall behind me. That is where my sister used to room and board. Well, not room and board. After my brother passed away, she moved in with me for a little bit. But there you go. And this is right when I was about to start. It was after I started doing this podcast radio stuff. And I was going to take a picture of, let me move the staircase. Now, this is the staircase in front of my front door. And I was actually taking a picture of the staircase. No intention of taking anything. This is just coincidental. And when I was rolling by this particular room right here, I heard in my right ear saying, "Do you want to take a picture of me?" And of course I said, "Oh, no, I don't." And this thing, if you can see, this top of the door is like 8 feet and maybe 2 inches, maybe. This thing is that tall, and it looks like it's got a hand right there. But there you go. Okay, we got about 19 more minutes, and I've run out of stuff to share with you. Let's see. What's up, Mike? Are you going live tonight? I've seen you went live a time or two this week. So, anyway. If you have not, you've seen the Shell Save Her Home Fund in the upper left-hand corner. Oh, this left-hand corner, not my right hand. Yep. If you want to, if you feel the need, click that, and there's some links in the description, or send if you want to, contribute to help save Shell's Home Fund. You can do it to either PayPal or GoFundMe. No live tonight. Okay, that's cool. There's definitely something there. Absolutely. If you feel the need to, go ahead and do that. So far, I think we've raised a little over $600 and some odd dollars for her. Looked like a face in that last pic. Yeah, hold on just a second. Let me pop that up one more time. Bigfoot image 1. And that is behind the wall behind me here, where I took that, and that's from probably 5 years ago, something like that. Five years ago when this was taken. During springtime, actually. But you can see there's eyes and there's eye there. Could be a face. Quick Snap says. Now, I haven't... Well, no, I'll take that back. I have seen things taller than that in here. And Mike says he's filmed some incredible things the last little bit. You did, okay. Well, Mike, if you want to spend a couple more minutes, I've got about... I'll spend about 30 more minutes. If you want to pop in, you're more than free to go ahead. This is Restream. It's just like StreamYard. Very similar. Same permissions, everything like that. Quick snap. I zoomed in. It looks like a face and body shape. Yes, indeedy. Hey, I'll tell you what I'll do there. Give me just a second. Preview. Can I copy this? I'll send you a pic. Well, so I'm going to share. AirDrop messages. No, it won't. It'll let me AirDrop it to anything and everything. Move to, duplicate, save, close window. Nope, it won't let me copy it for whatever reason. So it does. Yep. But I have last week, I was coming out of my bedroom, rolling out of my bedroom, and right in front of these stairs, right here. I was coming out this way, outside of the staircase, and the living room entrance is right in front of the doorway there, opposite of this post, no post right there. And something was larger than, all the doorways have the, this molding and stuff. And it was probably about right here. So I'm going to guess probably about 10 feet tall, black, standing in front of it. Right in front of the staircase. I've seen stuff like that quite a bit in this house, but not here recently. Up until about a week ago, and I rebuked it and it left. So Wedge says a fighter jet cockpit, but would a military pilot? Wedge, you are about, heck, if he's as far back as I think he is, he's about 15 minutes behind live feed. So good luck with that. Can't react to you that fast. So could it be? I'm thinking to respond to Wedge's comment right here, since he's about 10 minutes behind me. No, I don't want to have that on that one. There you go. To respond to this comment right here, I think possibly it might be a video game. Looks like it's bending over. Huh? Could be. Could be bending over. Hey, Lakaya, what's going on? But the one I saw was a good 2 to 3 feet taller than this thing in the doorway. In the doorway, the top of the molding, where the door frame, the bottom door frame there at the top, is about 8 feet and 2 inches, if I remember correctly. I think I measured it one time. Been a hot minute, but there you go. And I've definitely seen what I refer to as, angels in this house. And a little over a year ago, I had all kinds of shadow people just popping in right back there. Right. Let's see if I can move this camera. Right. Oh, shoot. Come on, buddy. Right back there. That doorway right there. I was sitting on that end of the table. What was I doing? I was in a live stream, chatting, not actually in a live stream, but chatting. And something just poked its head out from the other side of that wall. Is my fireplace. Poked its head out like that. Looked at me. Pulled it back in. I'm like, what the heck was that? I have my son, but you can go to my... Okay, that's cool, buddy. No problem. Run over to Mike's new channel, the ORD2. Follow him. He does frequent live streams, a whole lot more than I do over there. So, I got about 11 more minutes. Let's see if I got one more something or another here. Enhanced stairs. Is this enhanced stairs? I'll show this one. This is actually the same picture, but a bigger, broader stroke of it. And I enhanced it. And it's in the black and white. You can see the staircase right here. But I was actually taking this right here, and this is in the middle of the day, so there was nothing up there. But if you ever remember me talking about the 5-foot lady that was at the top of the stairs, right there is where the lady was standing, right here. Back when I was probably about 22, 23, 30 years ago. Good Lord, 30 years ago. I can't believe it's been 30 years ago. What about the idea of a haunted doll show, Sean? I don't want it. You don't send me no haunted dolls. I'll do a haunted doll show, but I ain't gonna. I can't stand haunted doll. I can't stand dolls, to tell you the truth. But yeah, I could do haunted doll shows. But you can see back here with this enhanced version. Right there's that thing. You can see it. But yeah, there we are. Crazy as it is. Do I have anything else? What is this one? Portals, demon. Lord, what in the world have I been looking at? Oh. Yep. Greg Connor, if you remember that name. Greg Connor. Let's see. Not that one. That one. This one. Okay. Tell you what. Greg Connor, back when we were doing the Dogman, when I was part of the Dark Waters family. Now, I am no longer part of the Dark Waters family. I can tell you that much. But, back then when we were running the Dogman cams, Greg Connor had one of the Dogman cams in his backyard in Northern Virginia. And the first one is a picture, and if you've ever looked at the real link stuff, that's a real link in his backyard, and he gets an alert to his phone. Well, and this thing pops up. Give me just a second. Right here it is. Now, talk to him at great length about this thing. And where that camera was, of course, with that camera project, there was some... they had some solar panels that gave power to these cameras. But they found out they just couldn't, keep them up because everybody jumped on the camera and ran the camera down. But there was no electricity whatsoever at 10:58 p.m. on 3/23 of 2021. Wow, that's been that long, a while ago. That's hard to believe. That's been 2 years ago. Good Lord. Can you believe that? That's been 2 years ago, Dogman Cam project. But what could cause that light anomaly? Just some strange stuff, I'm telling you. Amazing what I have collected over the last 6 years doing this radio podcast thing I've been doing. All I can tell you is I've got gigs of stuff. I'm telling you. Gigs. And Greg said that particular there was no way there's any... Well, I just got rid of it. I can't bring it back up. I just got rid of it. There was no way there was a light source back there whatsoever. And then all it was I think he said he had that strapped to a pole that or maybe a tree back there. I think it was to a tree he had it strapped to, and that was it. No light source, no anything, no, not even power. They were relying strictly on solar power to power that camera. Back on 3/21/2021. Crazy, huh? Amazing how time flies when you're having fun. All right, we got about 6 more minutes. Anybody that particular prayer chain, kind of ease into maybe closing out the show on time, but I'm open to stay locked and loaded for a little bit, but I've kind of run out of stuff to talk about. But outside of you guys that got any questions about me, anything that, any questions you want to ask me, ask in the chat, and I would be more than happy to the fullest of my ability. If I can, I'll answer it. Your grandson, oh my, really? 19 years old. 19 today. Can't see where the years have gone. Well, there was actually my cousin Jay, one of his adopted daughters. I can't remember if it was the oldest or the next oldest. Either or. First time I laid eyes on those 2 little ladies. Now, the tallest one was about this big, and the other one was quite shorter, and I think it's the oldest one, is going to have a son. And my aunt called me today. You won't believe this. I'm going to be another grandma with a grandson. I said, is that what you wanted? Was a grandson? Oh, yeah. I was like, okay, cool. But the first time I saw either one of those stepdaughters of his, they were just knee-high to a grasshopper, as we say around here. So, yeah, 19 is nothing. 19 years ago. What was I doing 19 years ago? Now, I was 24? Yeah, something like that. Just getting out of college. And actually, I wasn't getting out of college. I was going to college about that time. 24. No, I was just started into healthcare. So it was after that story of, what the heck was that? It just flew by my back window. That's weird. But anyway. Yeah. The story of that lady at the top of the stairs is probably back when I was 22, give or take. So anyway, there you go. I'm going to go ahead, if nobody's going to ask any questions, going once, I'll give about 30 seconds. If nobody wants to ask any questions, a question and answer, turn this into a question and answer for the last little bit. If you want to hear ask me of anything, I will, to the best of my ability, say, hey, this is the answer. So, I'll spend the last 5 minutes and wait for comments. To pop up here. Okay, sort of looks like that. But, yeah, there you go. So what do you think about all this craziness with all the train derailments? Now, the big thing is, as soon as you hear the train derailments, you hear of around 1,100 train derailments happen across this great nation of the United States a year on average, if not more. I'm like, no, come on now. That don't sound right. 1,100. Does that mean everyone is asleep? Yeah, well, looks like it might be. That's all right. I'll tell you something. I have people call and tell me or talk to me and say, you put me to sleep at night. I'm like, oh, Lord have mercy. I put you to sleep? This voice? Joanne asked, Was it just your grandfather you saw in your NDE? Oh, you're talking about who I saw in my near-death experience. To say that anybody that I knew from my lifetime come up to me and say, "Hey, Sean, how you doing?" My grandfather was never before me. I knew where he was. I knew where all my family members that had passed was, and I knew they were okay. It's not like a 3D realm like here. You know, if, say, Joanne, you were here and sat beside of me and we were talking, it wasn't like that. I knew where my grandfather was. He was, he was fishing, actually. All the things he was fishing. But I wasn't next to him. I knew where he was. It was like being omnipresent to a certain extent. I do have a calming voice. Now, well, I can't stand myself. When I used to edit my videos, or when I do edit, it just grates my nerves to hear my voice. Okay. Andrew, if you have any, I can look up haunted dolls and stuff, but that just creeps me out. The Annabelle thing, that I occasionally hear some new updates about Annabelle, but I wouldn't want to be around a freaking haunted doll whatsoever. And that's one of the reasons I usually 99% of the time I don't, if somebody says, "Hey, I want to send you something," I don't. I was like, "No, I don't want it." Honestly, I don't want it. I have, without a doubt, a creeped out feeling of, I'm going to send you this, and, first 10, 20, 30, whatever amount it comes through is okay, but what is attached to those objects? Now, I am a strong believer in the supernatural. Intent. You've heard me say intent many, many times. Intent this, intent that. You put the intent in, whatever you have inside of you, it kind of goes along with whatever objects say, here, have a stick, get them. No, thank you. I'll be all right. But yeah, haunted dolls. I might look at haunted dolls and do that. I don't know. It's just kind of creeps me out. I have seen plenty of haunted dolls. I've done some haunted doll videos in live streams. But let's see. Dolls are creepy. Yes, they are, Lorna. I agree, Hannah. I have a strong Boston accent and nobody understands me. Well, I understand Hannah. She and I come from the same neck of woods, so it's if you think I have a strong Southern accent, I have to put on my accent really hot and heavy with some of these folks back in the holler, tell you the truth, to understand me. A little side story, when I was doing healthcare, some people walk into my sleep lab, or I took care of them as a respiratory therapist. I really had to put on a daggum accent. Period. You probably like, well, who the hell is that? That's not Sean. Yep. Have I ever gifted a doll to anyone, Sean? Doll. My ex-wife, Tweety, the Build-A-Bear. I got a Build-A-Bear for my ex-wife one time. Went through that whole rigmarole where you pick out the heart and all this other stuff and kiss it and put it in the bear. I did that for her. She had this thing for what's that frickin' doll? Barbie dolls. Never again. I'm sorry. Never again am I going to go anywhere, especially during Christmas, to hunt down a damn Barbie doll. I saw a fist fight in Walmart over some Christmas variant of a Barbie doll. I ain't no way. No, but other than gifting my ex-wife with a Build-A-Bear doll, I think I just... Now it's about the only doll that I remember gifting to anybody, anywhere. Donna, you can pop on anytime you want to. Anytime. I've had several occasions where I've befriended people that had some very thick Boston accents, and I'm enamored by it. I'd love to hear some of your Bigfoot stories. I know that you have, you've researched Bigfoot quite a bit. I'd love to hear some stories that you come across. So, and that's it. Nobody else has got me any questions. Have I gifted any dolls to anybody? Just that one Build-A-Bear I gave my ex-wife, Tweety. Good Lord, that's... How long ago was I? We married when I was 20 something, early 20s. If Tweety's listening, send me a Facebook message and let me know. One day, definitely. Okay, that's cool. Any other last call for questions about anything? Anything whatsoever. I do not know the KFC recipe. I used to, or whatever I thought it was. But anyway, there you go. I've had my mom's doll collection. Now I'm paranoid thinking they have been haunted. Oh, that's wild. Nope. There's the old tube type radio upstairs. Do you know the Muffin Man? No. The one by Drury Lane? No, I don't know him. Heard of him. I like gingerbread, by the way. But I like graham crackers better. Lord. That's about it, folks. That's all I got. The prayer chain list. Please keep up your prayers for Truth and Bass's dad, James Watson Sr. From what I understand, he was, doing a lot better. He's out of ICU. I think was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? Time to me is so screwy. One day is like a second to me, but he was out of ICU in a step down unit. I think like cardiac unit. But there you go. No such lane, okay? Do you personally think ETs are real? My father, my late father, God rest his soul, told me several stories, and my sister told me a couple of stories of where he was abducted. So, do I believe they're real? Yeah, I believe they're real. Have I seen them? Not to my knowledge. Now, I have oh, crap. This is going to get kind of screwy, weird. There have been times when I have fallen asleep and thought it was daylight outside, and think, oh hell, I'm retired. I'm still tired. I'm gonna go back to sleep, and it'd be freaking daylight outside like it's morning time, and fall asleep and wake up and it's dark again. Was that something that had to do with abduction? I don't know. Don't think so. Now, leap forward to last year, since February 11th of last year, I've had such robust, vivid, lucid dreaming to the point where I thought I wrote something. There have been a couple occasions where I have looked in my repository of writings to find something that I've written. And like, I can't find it. I know I wrote something, but I've written stuff in my dreams at great length. And it's like, what was it? Was it a dream or was it real? So, for whatever reason, this came upon me to tell you, so I want to tell you. It was yesterday or day before. It's either yesterday or day before. It wasn't last night. When I start out my lucid dreaming, which I do every night, I don't know where I'm going to be. I have a sneaking suspicion based on I pick up where I leave off or whatever sometimes. And I kind of get a feeling that I'm going to, if I'm in a dream where God's there and I still feel his presence all freaking day long, then I've got a sneaking suspicion I'll still be in front of God. Do the lucid dreaming. But I only did this once. Now I woke up on a beach. I don't know where the beach was, but it had black sand. Rolling, wasn't calm seas, but it, like tide was coming in a little bit. Let's see what she has to say right there. Do you think the dreams can be trying to tell you something? I dreamt I walked out of an elevator this morning, and I didn't know where I was and confused. It was raining. Strange enough, it was raining. Part of me, the scientist part of me that studied sleep professionally, is running sleep labs and did sleep studies for, 10 years, 10 plus years, 12 years, something like that. So it was part of your conscious and subconscious was talking while it was raining, and you incorporated that rain into your dream, possibly. But I can honestly tell you, I have talked to psychiatrists and doctoral level people that study dreams and asked them, what do you think a dream is? And every one of them don't really know what a dream is. They'll say, well, I think it is your subconscious trying to work through whatever problem that you foresee is coming, or you never know. Archangel, what's going on? Appreciate it. Then I kind of believe that some of it might be that. And I also believe that when we're asleep, the veil is so thin between our soul passing on and communicating for whatever reason. Probably tick off a few people saying this, but I think that, we have the ability to communicate with the other side. Some way, somehow. Strange dreams. The Bible also says old men will dream. And since I'm 53, I'm guessing I'm probably getting into that old man. Am I considered middle age or the outskirts of middle age now? 53. Anyway, I'm definitely dreaming. I'm definitely communicating with the other side, and God has shown me so many things and confirmed them. Crazy stuff. Confirmed it. So many times that, this is not just dreams. And old women. Yep, absolutely. Old men and old women are dreaming. I think that God talks to us in dreams. The other side talks to us in dreams, and that's one of the reasons why it's so important that you need to pray before you go to bed. Pray before you go to sleep. To, invite God into your life, invite God into your environment. Even though God's there, I think that's one of the reasons to, find a good reason. Well, not a good reason. Just talk to God. Say, hey, God, and, I'm here. I'm about ready to go to sleep. Say your prayers the way you usually say them. As you taught as a kid. Now I lay myself down to sleep. Pray the Lord my soul to keep. That whole childhood prayer, which is perfectly fine. Marie, God bless you, Marie, says, I had a dream where I was in Galilee and I saw it in the first person view. At this time I was 7 years old. My waking life, me, the group of women were minding the children. Oh, that's impressive, Marie. Absolutely. I'll tell you what. This one, I'll just say it. I had a really last year, not within the last 2 months. One of my dreams took me at the foot of Christ's cross with the other two, thieves and murder there. And I saw demons all over the freaking place around him. And, angels and demons were... The angels were just waiting for, Christ to say, take me off this cross. And the demons were wanting to do exactly what they were doing to him. Chastising him, hurting him, belting him, stoning him, the whole shebang. And I saw that from a first person point of view. And Hannah and I were talking about her son was wanting to see that that depiction of Jesus on the cross. I forgot what the name of that movie was. It escapes me right off the top of my head. And she thought it was too graphic. And I found an old movie back from the 70s, late 70s. I can't remember the name. It depicted Jesus Christ, and it was on TV a lot. I actually found it on archive.org, and I shared a link with her and stuff, and she thought that was more appropriate for her young son to see versus the newest one. I can't remember what the heck that was, that movie. Passion of Christ. Yep, that's it. Passion of Christ. And I saw the movie after I had this vision, or not the vision, after I had this dream of being at the foot of the cross and thinking, well, that was like the rated G version of what was actually happening there. Even though it's very, the movie's very graphic. Don't get me wrong, the movie is very graphic. When you can still smell fresh blood in the air, and you wake up with it, and you're like, oh my God. But yeah, I believe you, Marie, absolutely, that you had that dream of Galilee. Absolutely, without a doubt. And Marie says, I still remember it to this day, Sean. The end of this dream was where he touched me on the shoulder and asked if I understood what he was preaching. His touch was warm. Yeah. Stuff like that. When you're, don't get me wrong. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that I don't remember a lot of my dreams, even though I talk about them quite often. There's a lot of dreams that I wake up with, and I can barely grasp what I just dreamt, and it kind of leaves me, and then later on something will remind me of it. Or the strangest thing is I don't remember a lot of dreams until I start doing dishes. For whatever reason, touching dish water or taking a shower, boom, I'm right back in the dream. So something that profane, something that you're gifted with that vision there, Marie. Absolutely. Something that profound, not profane, excuse me. Wrong word. Profound. I meant to say profound. Stays with you. Absolutely. It stays with you. Oh, well, absolutely, Hannah. The 11-year-old. You gotta watch out for your you gotta watch out for your kids. You don't want to expose them to. Today they're wanting to allow kids to watch men pretending to be women strip in front of them. And it just appalls me that is, even a thought to expose a child like that to that kind of stuff. And that just, oh my God. Y'all, I hate to be you that allows that stuff in front of your own child. I hate to be you in front of God when it's your time to visit God. So, and let's see, have you ever heard the story of Jim Crabazel went through when they were filming the I heard something about that. Something in the back of my head. Something in the back of my head says something. There was something there that I kind of remember it, but not to my knowledge. Bothers me. Actually makes me very angry. Yep. You shouldn't. You're supposed to protect your children from all the wickedness of the world. And that's definitely wicked, without a doubt. What they're, fussing about, and, for whatever reason, Tennessee passed that law to make it illegal to do that. And then they kind of started, legally challenging that. Well, that's cool, Joanne. I appreciate that. But God said the end of days we would start seeing what was right is now wrong, and what was wrong is now right, and everything's turned upside squirrely. He was exactly right. Of course, he's God. Told us that it was going to happen beforehand. But absolutely. That is just absolutely wrong. I just can't. And this Budweiser thing, oh my God. A lot of people look at it from a perspective of their, they want to produce this. Should I say anything about that Budweiser thing other than I think it's just perfectly stupid? The Budweiser thing is perfectly stupid. They lost 5 to, in some instances where I've seen $8 billion with a B dollars with this new campaign that they're, basically they just said, hey, if you're not identifying as being crazy and saying, hey, I'm a male pretending to be a female. I butchered myself to be a female, or I butchered myself to be a man, or whatever. If you're not in that, actually, that is such a sliver of a percent. I'll probably get my channel. I don't give a crap. It's absolutely wrong. But to say if you're a man or a woman or a female, we don't want you drinking our product. Okay, well, I didn't like your beer when I did drink. I ain't drunk in seven years, so it's not anything off my nose what you advertise as, but you just basically threw everybody that you sold beer to out the window. But that's just me. Now, I'm sure a lot of people will agree with that, but there's these keyboard warriors that jump in and say, well, you are all the R words, phobic, throw phobic in front of that. Oh, yeah. Right is right and wrong is wrong, and that's definitely freaking wrong. It doesn't matter to me whether or not you identify with whatever. There's one man and one woman, and everything else is just made up. That's it. XX and XY, God's fingerprint upon our souls. That's it. So, I'll wait for you got a strike on your account. We're going to shut you down. If you see my YouTube account being tossed out the window, or I can't do this, I have another YouTube already set up. I haven't promoted or anything like that. But I guess it's all a good time to start following me on other social media platforms, which, I got kind of a strike over on. I got put in Twitter jail of all places. Well, for talking about the same daggum thing. But hey, whatever. Yeah, they can do whatever they want to. As long, they identify as a toaster, they can identify as a rat's ass. As long as they don't, they leave the kids alone. And that's unfortunate because that's exactly what they're doing. They're recruiting. That's it. They're recruiting to partake in their stupidity. I want to move to the United Kingdom. Marie, why do you want to move to the United Kingdom? A lot of people I know from the United Kingdom are wanting to move over here. Actually, right before I left, I had a series about, once a year, probably about springtime, I guess. I would have 2 or 3 people walk through my sleep lab and say, hey, what would be my walk out the door price for having a sleep study done? And they would be from UK. And everybody says, oh, no, they got the social medicine over there. Man, social medicine can kiss my ass. You have to wait untold amounts of time for simple tests. And then they got this thing, if they run out of money and their social construct of whatever it is, they produce monies for stuff. Oh, well. And that's what we're leaping toward right now. Yeah. Don't get me started on that stuff. The social medicine looks good on paper, sounds good until you actually look at the math, and the math sucks. Actually, I had like a 10-minute one-sided conversation with some dude saying, oh, yeah, it's all paid for by the people that pay for their premiums. But you're wanting free stuff from people that pay premiums. Okay. How's that work? I don't know. It doesn't. If you go to social medicine, they're going to strip you of everything that you thought that you were privy to for medicine. Now, here in this country, you got emergent. If you go to a hospital that is private, they have to stabilize you to get to another hospital. So you get emergency care there until they get you to another hospital. if it's life-threatening. If it's not life-threatening, you're screwed. But socialized medicine, it looks good, sounds good, and if you got somebody's a proponent of it, they'll make it sound extra fine, but the math don't math. Math ain't mathing on that kind of stuff. Socialism never works, has never worked. Point out one country that went through socialism and actually works. Identify as a toaster. Yeah, if you want to identify as a toaster, you can identify as whatever brand toaster you want. You want to be a 2-slice toaster or 4-slice toaster, or if you want to be a bagel toaster, fine dandy by me. I'm glad that you're paying attention or watch tonight, my friend. So. I think we're going to have Hannah, I think what's going to happen is they're going to wind up making thinking things illegal. I foresee that coming some way, somehow. If you got the wrong mindset or the wrong whatever in your head and it doesn't if they want you to think the sky is purple and you think it's blue and you say that out loud or think it's blue and it's against the law, they'll find you and deal with you. Well, the whole male-female thing and all the other 100 and some, whatever the 100 and some other diagnosed issues, the social constructs and construction of I identify as whatever, can stay the hell away from me. I grew up with male and I grew up with female, and that was it. There was a rare instance where you had a condition called hermaphrodites, where you're born with both male and female genitalia. But that was excessively rare. I mean, I only saw that once in a 20-year career, or even heard of it in a 20-year career. Now, probably a few people out there in OBGYN or whatever probably heard more cases of it than I have, but I only heard of it once in 20 years. And that's just the way it is. Have you heard what's happening in Canada? What's up in Canada? I've got friends in Canada. Actually, Julie that talked about earlier, she lives in Canada and works for a trucking firm. So what have you heard that's happening in Canada? Outside of they have legalized suicide, where they state-sponsored, I want to commit suicide. Well, we'll jump in and give you the means to do it. And you can end your life up there a whole lot quicker than getting any kind of socialized medicine help. I think there's one city that wanted to legalize every drug known to mankind and make it all legal, if I remember correctly. That's in the back of my head, and that was just recent. I saw something about that. But I may be absolutely wrong. Please, if you fact check me on that one. I don't know what reel I posted that I've had like 20 people follow me for a reel I posted. I don't know which reel I posted over on Instagram. But I've had 20 people follow me based off of a reel. I'm going to have to go back and look and see what the hell did I post. Was it a Joe Biden reel or was it a dogman reel? I don't know. They have passed the law if you say anything negative about the government. Oh, yes. You've got to have one mindset. The right to free speech is non-existent, never existed in Canada or any other under the crown of the United Kingdom. To my knowledge. I may be wrong. But yeah, right to free speech up there is piss poor wrong. You can't do anything like that. Joe Biden real. That poor guy. If there's any reason to follow me over on Twitter or over on Instagram, it's probably because I post Joe Biden crap over there a lot. I just literally find stuff that he said and say, okay, well, I don't have to do anything other than just replay it. I have no clue what the hell that old boy is doing over across the seas, but he's been rambling on about all kinds of crap. He's got all kinds of gaffes over there. You know the R-H-I-N. I don't know what R-H-I-N means, but okay. Thing. You know the thing. Oh, you know the thing. The rambling, what was it? He wanted to lick something in one speech here in the last 2 days. I forgot the heck. I actually got that. Hold on a second. Actually have that speech. Give me just a second. I'll show you. I don't care. I'll probably get an email here shortly after I do this thing anyway. What is this one? Oh, yeah, this is the one, I think. This is the lick speech. Straight from the horse's mouth. Here you go. Whatever, you tell me what the heck he was talking about, but here you go.
My heart. There's nothing our nations can't achieve if we do it together. I really mean it. So thank you all. God bless you all. Let's go lick the world. Let's get it
done. Okay, I just went political, but there you go. We'll go lick the world. 80 million, whatever the vote thing was. Where the hell did all those votes come from? Raise your hand if you've seen anybody wear a Joe Biden hat or Joe Biden t-shirt or anything like that out in public. Make America Great Again baseball cap is, I think, is in my bedroom. I have to break that sucker out again, but there you go. Lick. Lick the world. Yeah, Donna. Gotta lick the world there, Donna. And there was one video I posted over on Twitter that walk like Joe Biden. Oh my. No, I can't. Well, maybe I can. Shit, I don't give a shit. Let me see if I can find it. Walk like Joe Biden. Why not? Hell. This just went left. I might as well go ahead and do left. Left field. Nope, I ain't playing that, dude. It's not in that file system. Where are you, buddy? Maybe it's in this one. Walk like predatory prez. No, that's a little strange. I better not play that one. That's a little too left. Where is it? Well, I had it, but it's not. That's not where I can find it. Son of a biscuit. Templates. Nope. I had it, but it'd be a reason to go follow me on Instagram or Twitter. You can go down my Twitter feed and find it. Oh God. Good Lord. If you're over on Twitter, say howdy. Watch me live. This may be the last time I'm going to go live because the way they've got set up on the structure, only a handful of people have the ability to do that live streaming over there that gets out to masses. And it's audio. That's the weird thing. But anyway, no big deal. I'll probably start going live over on Facebook and YouTube the next go around. So. Joe has what now? Archangel said, think Joe Ben lost his mind like in the 80s. The stuff that they complain about, that they've kind of superimposed on, the right side of politics versus the left side, if you're in American politics at all, United States politics at all. Democrats have had a rich, thick history of what they're accusing the right side of doing. Now, don't get me wrong. I believe there are bad actors on both sides of the coin. There are good actors on both sides of the coin. Don't get me wrong. But, it just amazes me. This Joe isn't nothing like the real Joe. There are some scuttlebutt things. I think there was a diary by one of his daughters that got found in a hotel room by accident, or just got released. That outlined that Joe has been dead for a while. Show the mask. I did show the mask, but I'll show it again. Give me just a second there, ma'am. The mask. I showed it at the front of the thing, I believe, before you come on at the front of the stream, but here you go. Or not. Why not? Here's the mask video.
North Carolina. And he was a very conservative guy who was very, very...
Oh my gosh, that's a mask.
African American when he got...
Holy cow.
He always had fight. Well, the key to success...
Oh my God, that's a mask. Look at that.
Oh my gosh, that's a mask.
Look at that thing. Yeah. Hannah, you got a fresh cast on. You're itching to death. What does a dude that's having a mask on want to do all the time? He's itching. Definitely a mask. So if I've lost my channel tonight for stating there was only two genders, and I'll tell you what, I got booted off of Twitter. I was in Twitter jail for 12 hours saying something about a tranny. And they got me for hate speech or whatever it was, even though it was absolutely true. And it was sort of halfway out there. Whatever. If you identify whatever, you can, that's fine by me. Just don't be in front of me dancing it. Yeah, Lord have... Oh, wait. I do have something. Where the heck? I just saw it. Shit. Give me just a second. I've got a picture that I want to share with y'all. Preview. Now, one more Destiny. You just missed me going on a rant about politics. Sorry you missed it. Now I'm going to switch over to one last picture of paranormal. What the heck is this? Now, a couple of things that pops into my head that this might be, maybe it's just a camera artifact that picked up, say, this lamp right here. But what is this? And I can honestly tell you there's something right here after I've messed with that. But there you go. Destiny. But there you go, folks. All right, I think I've rambled. I rambled on for 43. How the heck did I do that? Oh, man, 43 minutes. All right, folks. So if you want to be a part of this prayer chain I'm about ready to pray over, you can send me an email at chasingthetruth2018. Or if you follow me on any of my socials, Instagram or Twitter or over on Facebook, either one, send me a DM, private message, or whatever that platform calls it. Have at it. Another person followed me. I don't know what that reel is that I posted that so many people are following me for. Send me an email or Facebook or Twitter or Instagram message, whichever one you want to do. Or call me at 931-994-6917. Even though I couldn't use it tonight, hopefully I'll get it figured out within the next couple of days and have it ready for the next show. And please, if you haven't considered, or if you have considered, thank you. If you've donated to Shell's Safe Shell's Home Fund, you can do her PayPal, Paralegal Tech XX at yahoo.com is her thing, her email thing for her PayPal. You can choose friends and family, and they take no fees out. Or you can go up to GoFundMe, which is in the top. All right, here, this one. Let's see. Geez, there it is right there. Yeah. Or the links are in the description of the YouTube channel. I actually do have Telegram. Hold on a second. Yep, I've got Telegram actually open. I followed a new part of a Telegram. Actually, I've got two Telegrams that I pay attention to. One is Raw's Alerts, which if you follow me, Raw's Alerts. There's another one, Hidden in Plain Sight _prophecy. All I can say is, wow. Wait a minute. There was a... Shoot. Wait a minute. I've got it right here. Somebody followed me today. I was surprised as heck that followed me. Give me just a second. I'll tell you who followed me. Over on Twitter. Beat it on. And they're probably, oh, hell, he just follows everybody that comes and goes. Probably true. Wait a minute, let me look on my Twitter real quick. I'll tell you who followed me today. And I was so impressed because, wow, he followed me? Let's go up here and then followers. There we go. John B. Wells followed me today on Twitter, and it is actually his account. Just amazing to me that he followed me. Crazy. But there you go. I do follow you over on Telegram, don't I? Sue, I believe I do, don't I? I'm absolutely almost 100% sure I follow you over there. Heaps, all disclosure channels. Well, here's one of my pastimes that I have. If I get strange private messages from different Instagram or whatever, I take whatever pictures and I throw in a reverse lookup, and then I'll start calling by whatever name they have on the reverse lookup that they stole the picture from. Oh, I've wasted so many scammers' times, and I don't know why. It's just sometimes I don't feel up to it, and I just block them automatically. And sometimes I'm like, I don't have anything else to do. I'll just sit there and play along with them. Say, hey, what are you doing? And I'll call them by whatever freaking name that they stole the name from or stole their pictures from. There was somebody over in France that was it Telegram or Instagram? I can't remember. Sent me a message a day before yesterday, and they called me baby. I said, I'm not your baby. What are you talking about? There ain't no way I'm your baby. I don't understand you. I was like, I bet. And then I learned a couple of words that they don't like being called from certain countries. And I said, I bet you're, I forgot what it was. I have to spell it out, but I ain't going to spell it out. and they didn't respond to me for a little bit. I'll probably wind up doing whatever, blocking or having them blocked. The fun part is when they block me. That's the fun part. But anyway, there you go. Have a scammer block you for whatever little bit satisfaction you get out of that. You kind of wonder, why do you do that? Well, it saves from somebody else being scammed. Oh yeah, there's this one. I'll tell this one last story. Over on Facebook, sent me a message, and it popped up. Do you know this person? Now on Facebook Messenger or whatever. It's like, no. And then it'll list this whole thing of don't provide any monetary or gifts or anything like that. And I was like, well, thank you for that. And I said, Facebook thinks you're a possible scammer. Well, I'm glad you know that. I was like, oh, well, I hadn't heard back from that person. Whatever. But, yeah, if you're a scammer, please contact me. I love wasting your time. But there you go. That being said, if you're a scammer or not, God bless y'all for whatever. Somebody just sent me a message on Instagram, says, looks like a deer skeleton. That must be that one of the old man that goes out in the backyard and looks up and whatever that is on top of a roof. That may be the video that they're following me for. I don't know. Ain't my video, but hey, there you go. Now that I've had my fun and I totally went left about 14 times, it's time to close this here show out. If you want to be a part of the prayer chain that I'm about ready to pray over, please send me a message on my different social media accounts. Ron DeSantis is now filed for his candidacy for president of the United States for 2024, according to Raw's alerts just now. There you go. You heard it here first. All right. That's it. Don't open messages you don't know. Gives them access to your account as well. Oh, okay. Well, there's one of the things that I have that, I've got a pretty cool VPN called Surfshark, and I'm not advertising or anything, but Surfshark's pretty cool. That's all I can tell you. Put my butt in another country. Opens up a world of different stories, news, period. If you put your butt in another country. Just saying. All right, that's it, folks. I'm done for tonight. And here's my closing prayer. Father God, come before you to say thanks for this show. Thank you for Jimmy and the gentleman from Canada that made up the song at the front of the show. Thank you for all that was part of this show and participated in the chat and will participate in the show and watch and listen. Father God, in Lord Jesus Christ's name, I ask thee that from now until I fall asleep and while I sleep and during my dreams, that if any evil spirit tries to affect me, that thou wouldst punish him by waking and making him focus on one thing that causes him the most pain during the entire time he tries to affect me. And for 10 minutes more, I also ask thee not to allow him to retaliate. Father God, also, in Lord Jesus Christ's name, in thy love and mercy, establish a perimeter of protection around myself, those that listen to my show, participate in this show, Jimmy, and any others, and all our loved ones, those who pray for us and their loved ones. May the holy angels guard us and all our possessions, establishing a perimeter of protection around us, rendering us immune from any kind of demonic influence. I ask that no demonic bondage, door, demonic entity, portal, astral projection, or disembodied spirit may enter the space of 100 yards in all directions of us. Ask that any demon within the vicinity or any that should enter here be rendered deaf, dumb, and blind, that thou would strip them of all weapons, armor, power, and illusions of authority, that thou would bind, rebuke, and disable them from communicating or interacting with each other in any way. Remove them, sending them directly to the foot of thy cross, Jesus, Son of the Most High. Father God, please send your angels of mercy, protection, support, and healing to James Watson Sr., Amy and her parents, Stacy and father, Corbin and family, Becky and family, Keith and Jimmy, Jean and family, Joanne, Merlin's niece, Shell and Aiden, Laura and her family, Jillian, Jeff, Justin Walker, Sharon Guy, Brenda, Julie S., Aaron and Erica, AJK, Claire, Alice, Doll, Stimulate, Jack and his children, Juanita Hicks, Kim, Beth, and Kurt, and their father, Wes, and his dad, T. Willis and Aaron, Daryl Pratt, Jose Ramirez, Julie Wheeler, Marquetta Jones and her family, Holly, Sharon Arms, Kevin, Hugo Nagy, Hannah and Zachary and family, John Boy, Dennis and Jamie, Danielle and family, Debbie and Franklin and family, Lorna, Hey Joe / Joe F., Sid and Izzy's mama and her family, and anyone else that has unspoken prayers. Father God, please bless them the only way your holy will sees fit. In Jesus Christ's name, I pray. Amen. All right, folks, that's it. I'm done. I'm out here. Keep it between the mayonnaise and the mustard, and if you want to, send me a message. ChasingTheTruth2018@gmail.com. The link's in the description. Or 931-994-6917. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Bless y'all. Remember, God isn't looking for being exactly, I got to pray a certain way or he's not going to listen to me. All you have to do is just say, hey, I need to talk to you. Or just start talking. And that's it. God can't answer prayers when you don't offer them up, folks, is all I can tell you. God bless y'all. Keep it between the mayonnaise and the mustard, and I'll see you, what is this, Wednesday. Maybe a little bit earlier, I don't know. Who knows? God bless y'all. And let's see. Let me get the, did I? Nope. Aha, here we go. Perfect. See you guys and gals, ladies and gents.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad,
yeah.
Baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad, chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back, I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me, ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact, give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause some pain, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
Only God
got cash in the bag, stadium packed, baby I'm back, baby I'm back. I got cash in the bag, stadium packed, put a rock star on this lifetime, live it up on the attack, baby I'm back. I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap, only got one, so you better go, live it up, cash in the bag, stadium packed, baby I'm back, baby I'm back. I got cash in the bag, stadium packed, put a rock star on this lifetime, live it up on the attack, baby I'm back. I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap, only got one, so you better go, live it up, cash in the bag, stadium packed, baby I'm back, baby I'm back.
You're chasing the truth with my man, Sean G.
Good night.